Hey y'all, welcome back to the Lady Layer. We hope you guys
Hey.
had a good Monday. Happy Monday and a good
hmm
weekend. Hopefully y'all went out, had a little brunch, got a little,
Something fun.
right.
The
Did some
weather is
self-care.
so the weather is so good in California right now. So if you guys
Hmm.
are in California, you better be enjoying this good weather because you know it's bipolar. So we could be
Right.
in the
This weekend
50s.
you probably could have went to the beach, had a nice little comfortable time on the beach.
Yep.
Hmm.
Real nice.
Right. All right. Well, this episode we're going to talk about Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Atlanta. If we're
Mhm.
missing out on any shows, let us know. Put in the comments because right now I feel like that's all there is to watch or to really talk about.
Mhm.
So let's get into this buzz layer. I don't know if y'all been seeing on Instagram today, but they're already about to end Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I feel like we only had like 5 episodes. Like
It's
honestly,
so quick. I think they said this will be the 16th episode, but it
really,
doesn't. That's what they said. I'm like, I don't know. I gotta check the record on that one.
right?
Allegedly, this is supposed to be an extended episode or something. I don't know. All this is alleged. I don't know.
Yeah, they said it was going to be a supersized finale.
Whatever that
I
means.
don't need no supersized finale. I need all the episodes.
Right. And I feel like it wasn't enough. Like they spent too much time on Dorit and Kyle the first half. We just got on this trip. It's like day 2, and y'all gonna wrap it all up. It's a 5-day trip. Y'all gonna wrap it all up in one episode.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
they end the season on the trip. That's what they did for New York, right?
Oh, yep. They did do that for New York.
I don't like that.
Listen, if they're not going to have a catastrophe of a trip like New York, they don't need to end it on the trip. The reason why they
Yeah.
ended New York on a trip is because everything that went down on that trip.
There was no
Like,
turning back after that.
right.
So
I
if
don't
we
even
don't
think they
get
would have been able to film together after the Puerto Rico trip. Like,
no, this episode better be explosive. Somebody better be a knockout, drag out something
right.
in order
Yeah,
for
because
them to
I
end
just
it that
looked, it's
quick.
only been 15 episodes. So,
Yeah, yeah. So this is gonna be the 16th episode, and it better be good. And don't drag out this reunion.
right.
It's not even enough for 3.
I don't know if they're gonna have three seasons, but I just feel like, look, they went so fast through this reunion, they didn't even get to really pick out their outfits right because nobody's outfit was given. I don't care what none of these bloggers say. Garcelle's outfit looked like 5 other people that I've seen on different reunion shows outfit.
Unoriginal.
Like it was not how they tried to make it be. And then Erica's hers was good, but like honestly, like I don't like this whole brown goldish thing. Like I don't know.
I have to look because I missed that
Let me see
earlier.
if I can find a picture. Reunion.
I saw oh, they didn't even post it on here. They got all the Married to Medicine stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like when they rush it like that. I feel like we need to get it all. And what's supposed to be coming next?
Ciao. I don't know what show. I know that Miami starts in June.
Mhm.
OC is supposed to start sometime in the summer. What other franchises are there? New York just ended.
I
Beverly
know
Hills,
Jersey hasn't
Atlanta.
probably even started filming yet.
You said what?
Jersey probably hasn't even started filming yet.
No, they're still on pause.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so look, I'm gonna share my screen so that y'all can see the outfits that we talking about. Girl, listen, I'm sorry. I love Bose, but her outfit, she looked like Chiquita Banana.
Oh no.
It is
Not
listen.
Shakira Banana.
She look like Chiquita. Child. Okay, so look. So this is Bose.
It's too little. I can't see.
Can you see? Oh, this is the outfit for Dorit. Child. Let me see if I could. How do I make it go bigger? Child, I'm old. I don't know how to use Max like that. Zoom in.
I, I could just look it up on mine, but hopefully
Look, you see
y'all
it?
should be able to see it better on y'all TV.
Can y'all see? Okay, so this is Garcelle's. So don't this look like everybody's outfit? Like I feel like I've seen this outfit 5 times already. Maybe I'm crazy,
Which one is
but
Garcelle's?
this is Garcelle's right here. Hold on. Let me zoom out because I feel like it might be too big. But look, so this is Garcelle's outfit. Been there, done that. That's Kathy. She looked like
We
a
can't
freaking
see. The screen is not changing.
no.
No, but I pulled it up on my phone. Oh yeah, Garcelle's outfit has definitely been done in a million different ways. Kyle's looks like Windsor. Um
Let me see if I could do
who
it
is
again.
that?
Um, okay, here it goes. So look, Kathy looked
He
like
got
a
on snake
nun,
skin?
huh?
Yeah, that's age appropriate though.
Erica James is look, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not totally mad at it. I like the cascading on the floor.
I feel like she didn't done that before though too. Dorit, this whole area,
The
and even
gathering.
this child, mm-mm. It looked like a toga. And then Kyle looked like she got this dress from Windsor, from that
I
little.
wonder, okay, so but their theme clearly is based upon their vacation.
Mm,
So, based upon that, I think Bose's look is appropriate. Would I have worn it for the reunion with the hair wrap and everything? Probably not. I think the dress is very pretty,
do she look like Chiquita Banana though?
only because she has the head wrap on. But Bose is gonna do it for the culture every time. So
Right.
maybe that's
Sut-
why she has
Sutton
the
looked
hair
like she
wrap.
got her outfit from Windsor too. Her and Kyle went together to buy their outfits real quick last minute.
Even though Garcelle's look has been done before, it does look good. It looks great. It looks great on her body. I like the high neckline. I'm not a fan of the gloves or whatever that is, but the dress is good.
Hmm.
The dress is good. It's been done a million times, especially at reunions, but it's good. I'm not mad at it. I feel
Yeah,
like she should have did something different with her hair though. I feel like if she would have did something different with her hair, it'd have made the dress pop more.
maybe.
And then what's her name? Dorit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Dorit's outfit isn't cute. Kyle's isn't cute.
her hair is
Sutton,
good. Dorit's hair is good. But
uh,
Kyle
but not for
Sutton.
that dress. Like that's not a hairstyle you should wear for that dress.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
And Sutton,
Listen, her and Kyle went to Windsor and bought their dresses together. Some little
and that's
mall.
what that is exactly what it's giving. It is
Look,
giving Windsor
because the
surplus.
little lace, the little invisible lace, it don't even match their skin. Well, for Kyle, it don't even match.
And this dress is giving 2012
For who? Kyle?
Kyle.
Yeah.
And it's not even fitted right.
That's what I'm saying. The lace don't match. It's not fitted right. It's not flattering for her either. Like it does
No,
nothing for
it's
her.
no, it's not flattering.
Like it makes her waist look wider. Like it's weird.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yes. That's why I was like, is it too big? I don't understand.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
So yeah,
When you rush a season and they don't get time to get their outfits right, they be on there looking crazy. Like, and the
yeah.
people be bringing it now on the reunion show. So for y'all to be looking like y'all went to the mall and picked up y'all outfits last minute is a shame. Like y'all could at least went to Giovanni. Like,
Right. Yeah,
no,
that's a mess.
I don't know. No, it's
Okay.
gonna be sad if they really did go to Giovanni, and I'm like, y'all could at least went to Giovanni, and we talking about it look like Windsor.
Kyle's dress is definitely giving Windsor. So is I'll give Sutton Macy's maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, not into it. Okay, so you ready to get into it?
Yeah, girl. So, Real Housewives of Atlanta first. So, Brit's family meetup, like, look,
Yeah, she had
she just
I
needed a scene. I didn't understand the point of that whole thing. It was literally she just needed something to do on camera.
it was trying to introduce her family and her family dynamic. You know,
Mhm.
her talking to her sister-in-law, whatever.
But
They're
I
trying to have a
think that was
baby.
really her family dynamic because the kids, them having lobster and stuff, the kids was like, "Oh, this is
This is
fancy." Like, you know,
fancy.
they don't be sitting over there going and eating lobster like that.
Right, right. Well, it's her nephew.
Mm-mm.
I guess they don't have any children yet. He wants to have a kid like yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I wonder why she doesn't.
I think she does, but I don't know if she feels like he's ready.
Ready? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's only 3 years into their marriage. I don't know how old they are, but
And then she said she wanted to have a wedding ceremony before she has the kids, which I kind of could get because, like, you gonna have these kids jack up your body and then want to go have a wedding ceremony.
right.
Like,
And why did he get her a second ring and no wedding?
I don't know.
That's very backwards. I'd have been like, take this back.
Right.
Give it to me as we walk down the aisle. Because
Yeah. No. Show me my upgrade at the altar. Like,
yeah. And did he upgrade it because they were going on the show? Was her ring that small? Maybe, I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird.
Did he say when he upgraded it?
I don't know, but it's only been 3 years, so
yeah. I mean, rich people just be doing anything. Who knows? At the wedding, he might upgrade it again, or actually buy her a band. Who knows?
True.
Yeah.
So then Portia and Kelly go to this awkward lunch. Kelly is like, I'm not drinking. At the beginning of the lunch, she's like, no, thank you. Portia's
like, I gotta be on ready. Okay. I don't know what this lunch gonna be like.
She's like, girl, I don't know what I'm walking to.
Right. Now, and I don't blame her. You're about to get me drunk and beat me up.
Right. So I think Kelly downplayed like how she approached the situation clearly with Shamia, because she did come in hot, like, and she wasn't, the way she said it to Portia was very different. But also Portia's energy was giving, she didn't like how Shamia handled it.
Yeah, I think she was looking for an issue for Shamia too, because like, if somebody told me that my best friend said, oh, you need to talk to her about it yourself, like, or talk to her privately about it, obviously I'm not insinuating that my best friend is like, oh yeah, go embarrass her at my birthday party, like, I wouldn't even think my best friend would have that in her.
No.
Like, so for her to instantly jump to, oh, she wanted her to talk to me in front of all these people, it's like, no, that's where she chose to have the conversation. I just advised her to have it with you by yourself, because I know you would respect that more than her talking about it behind your back. Like,
right. Excuse me. And so I feel like Portia used that opportunity for a storyline. And if this is the beginning of what is going to ultimately, dissolve their relationship,
it's stupid.
It's very dumb.
Like, girl, if you
got mad at your
catalyst for the end of your relationship, it was already over. You just looking for a reason. Because she keep talking about, I forget, was it on the show where she was talking about her best friend Donnie or whoever it was? Like, girl, we ain't never heard of Donnie this whole,
Johnny is her assistant. All of a sudden, he's her best friend.
Right. I'm like, girl, first of all,
now,
I ain't never even heard of Johnny until this. I thought that her assistant was a woman. Wasn't it a girl?
No, Johnny has been around for years. Is it Johnny or
Is Johnny the same one that was trying to sue Candy?
No, not him. Like I said, I don't remember if his name is Johnny or Donnie, but the guy that she's referencing, he has been her assistant for years. He's been on the show. Like, it's a dark-skinned guy. I don't know.
I feel like that's the same guy that was trying to sue Candy.
No.
That's the only one I remember.
The guy who's trying to sue Candy. No, thank you. Sorry, guys. My kid's knocking on the door. Johnny that was suing Candy is the guy who's the event planner and all that stuff. This guy is just an assistant. I'll show you what he looks like. You'll probably
because I don't remember him.
He's been around.
I don't even know who this person is, and she keeps talking about he her best friend. Like, what?
So anyway, I think this is the setup for the Portia Shamia demise. Like, even now on social media, we see Portia hanging out with Britt, who we know is an op for Kenya, and apparently Shamia, and then Kelly and Shamia are hanging out, and Kelly and Britt are no longer friends, and they was besties on the show. So
and she don't get along with Portia. Apparently Britt and Kelly are back on bad terms. Right. And they on in Kelly's kitchen talking about rotten peaches.
Exactly. So I was telling Katrina, I don't know if this is just to get, bait and get the show trending, because I heard the numbers aren't doing too well. I don't know if it is a part of the job to keep the show trending, but it's a bit much. Like, all these posed pictures and, like, I don't know. It looks very staged. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But as far as the conversation between Portia and Kelly, I think it was very fake. Like it was given, I came in here ready to bake up with Kelly real quick.
Yeah, I feel like Kelly came because she wanted Portia to come to her event. Like, let me just make nice because I need to get this money. Okay. Right. I need you to come to my event and spend money. But I don't even think Portia bought anything at the event.
Well, she was holding that black purse like she was gonna get it, but then she said, "Child, I gotta pay for my divorce attorney. I ain't buying this."
Right. So that's what I'm like. I don't think she bought anything from the event.
Right. But yeah.
Or at least she didn't want to do it on camera because she probably trying to hide how much money she got.
Okay. But yeah, the conversation was fake. It went by too quick. I mean, granted, it could have been longer, but what we saw was just like a very quick makeup, and they're kikiing like, "Oh, girl, you about to be my friend now." Like, okay, girl.
Yeah. Not you about to be my friend and you call me a troll. Like, there's no way to be a cute troll. Okay, I don't care.
Very strange. They're hugging, and then Kelly is like, "Okay, I can order a drink now." Like, it's
right.
Cool.
So then they go to the studio with Drew, Cynthia, and Kenya, and Angela. Child, and then I can't wait till this Drew and Dennis storyline is over because it's already tired.
Oh, girl, buckle up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the whole season because this is Drew's storyline.
Oh,
like, that's it. Well, I guess she is going to film with Ralph because there was a little excerpt, but.
Right. I'm surprised he was on the show.
Yeah, I didn't think she was going to film with him. I was thinking like, oh, she got Dennis because she can't film with Ralph, but apparently he's still on there. Right. But yeah, they go to the studio. She, of course, is saying her voice is, she needs some tea for her little song. The song didn't sound terrible.
No.
I like the little melody or whatever,
but I feel like they over there trying to throw Shamia under the bus too. Like, why y'all keep saying Shamia saying stuff that she didn't say? Like, everybody she did not say, Drew, are you effing with Dennis? She said, are you dating him? She said nothing about sex. Like,
and the cameras keep going back to that same scene. Like, she never said that. Like, and all of them, like, oh no, she definitely said that. I remember that because of how she said it. Like, first of all,
that's what y'all wanted her to say, but that is not what she said. Like,
and I don't remember who it was, but one of them was barely walking into the room as she was saying it. They were literally behind the couch when they showed the film. So it was like, y'all didn't even hear it for real.
Right.
But everybody's going around saying that's what she said.
They just trying to start drama.
Yeah, it's very much manufactured drama.
Right.
And I'm over it already.
Right. But it's crazy because, like, I'm trying to figure out how they jump from this to everybody is decently getting along to next week is the already king about to be off the show.
Yeah. So that I hope they show. Okay. So I think what happens is they have that little dinner before they have Kenya's event. And that's when her and Britt get into it. So we'll see how that kind of like leads up or whatever. Now, my question is to Katrina and to the audience with what Drew's explanation of how she was trying to get in contact with Portia. Do we feel like she tried hard enough to tell Portia about her relationship or her business relationship with Dennis? Let us know in the comments what y'all think.
If Portia took 3 days to text you back the first time, you probably should let go of the texting. Call her and ask her what you need to ask her or tell her what you need to tell her. First of all, if you text me talking about, hey girl, I need to talk to you, and we not really like friends like that, I'm not gonna like, if you wanted to really talk to me, put it in a text message and then I can text you if I feel like it's important. Like,
you could send me a voice note,
right?
You can call, you can
come to my house, you know where I live, if it's really important like that.
Like, girl, if you don't pick up the phone and call me, you got my number clearly.
Right. And then if it's so important and you realize the severity of the situation or how it's going to affect me, why go ahead with it anyways? Like, Dennis is not even a real producer and there's so many others. So why did you have to go forward with Dennis? Like,
she did that junk on purpose. She knows Portia's texting patterns. If she's been friends with her, she already knows her texting patterns. And like you said, after she did it once and then continued to do it over and over again, you was doing that on purpose. You knew she was never going to respond to a vague text message like that. What you should have put is, hey girl, I'm thinking about doing X, Y, and Z. Let me know how you feel about it.
Right.
Because as she would have seen buzzwords like working with Dennis in her text thread, she would pick up the phone and called you.
Right. And Cynthia even busted her out and was like, girl, you wasn't really trying to get in touch with her because I wasn't even trying that hard and I got in touch with Portia.
And
So
somebody said, did you call her?
yeah, she was doing it. She was texting her so she could have receipts. That was literally the only reason why she was texting her.
Or
She
and
did
she
not.
knew that she wasn't gonna respond to no vague text messages like that. Like, girl,
Right.
you clearly don't have much to say because you didn't even give me a hint on what we need to talk about. And if it was
Right.
urgent, you would have called.
Right. It was literally just for receipts. She could care less whether Portia was going to give her the green light or not. She was doing it anyway. She probably had
Right.
already started before she started texting Portia in the first place.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So no.
Yep. So then we get a scene about Shamia's fertility journey, and the girl done been through a lot. I think it's good that she's sharing her journey though, because there's a lot of women who are going through like the same things. And it's crazy because she went with her surrogate, and then she had an ectopic pregnancy, and her daughter's in the hospital, and like she's going through all these things all at once. And something that I really related to was when she was talking about her daughter, Shia,
Yeah.
and
The older one.
how with Shiloh being in the hospital and her having to spend so much time at the hospital, Shia was starting to feel that. And I remember when my son was when Bryce was in the NICU, Kendon had a crash out. There was one day he was just crying hysterically, and Kendon was 3 years old. So he could, he could tell us what was going on with him. But our life has shifted so much at that time. Like, not only was Bryson in the NICU, but our house was being built. And so we had already moved out of sold our old home, moved out of that house into my parents' house while our house was finishing being built. And so he had the transition of not being in his home where all his toys was in storage. We're going back and forth to the hospital every day. I'm having to leave him when he can't come, and staying with my dad all day. Like, his whole routine was jacked up. And all he knew is, you have to leave me to go to Bryson every day.
Yeah.
And for 3 years, it was me and him. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So it was me and him every day for 3 years. So with Shia expressing like, well, mommy, I want you to stay with me today. Don't go to the hospital. I was like,
right. Tell daddy to go. I want you to stay with me. Like, dang.
Kendon would say the same type of things, and your heart just breaks because you don't get to the experience of bonding the children together and letting her hold her, and like, this is your little sister, like, because that's how you really get the kids to kind of like bond and realize we're all a big family. But all they see is, you leave me every day to go see her.
Right. It becomes a competition.
Yeah. It's a rough transition. So I thought that was so relatable. And then with her sister stepping in and helping her, like, girl, I was crying that whole scene. I was like, this is so beautiful. But
and her sister has lupus, so she already dealing with her own stuff. Yeah.
It's crazy. But I love that Shamia is like being an open book and like sharing all these things, because there's so many people around the world who are going through the exact same stuff that she's talking about, especially with the infertility, and like trying to.
But
grow
it's good to see that she has a village like that too, though, that is there to support her.
Yep. Yeah. So I really like that. So that was good.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
So
then we get to this. Huh?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, then Drew go see her lawyer. And I don't really care about this scene, but the fact, what does she have on going to see her lawyer? You got lingerie lace dripping from your boob to go see your lawyer,
right? And why she ain't got the guy that Portia go to? Like, I feel like he everybody lawyer on the show. Who is this lady?
She went to see Auntie. Okay.
Right, with her church outfit on. And then it was like, we could have had this meeting over the phone. Like, why did I need to come here? We literally talked about nothing but them unsealing a divorce. You could have told me that on the phone, honey. I didn't have to get you no money. I didn't have to do nothing. Like, this was a waste of my gas and sitting up in this Atlanta traffic.
You know the purpose of that?
To film and put the business out on the street.
Expose everything, because she was almost saying it with her, like,
right. This is, remember what we talked about. This is what you're supposed to say. He had infidelity, like
all the buzzwords. Come on, what else he did?
Right.
And what about the finances? Yeah.
Like, girl, first of all, if y'all got a joint account and that's how y'all set up stuff, like, he ain't stealing your money. Like, it's the family's money. Like,
but I think what she was saying too is like, he had full access to her money, but she had no idea but that's your fault.
Right.
Why would you set things up in a way to where you put all your money in a joint account and
Right.
then he's able to have his own account over there somewhere that you have no access to? That's stupid.
Right. Very. And it's like it make like honestly, if he's trying to say that the only money that he makes is because of her, it makes him look bad. Because how you gonna ask for full custody of these kids and you can't even financially support them? Like,
Without me.
right? Drew's been the one supporting them this whole time. You have no kind of financial means. Like, how does that work? I mean, I guess he's doing it so he could get alimony and child support and all of that stuff. But like, as a judge, I would be like,
Well, if they're looking at the best interest of the kids and who they're used to dealing with on an everyday basis, if the roles were reversed and it was the
a
wife,
woman, yeah,
you
they would
know,
give it the yeah. But
yeah.
was he there like that?
I think he was. I don't know. From what they showed us, it did look like he was the parent that was more so in the home because she was traveling and like doing her little movies and stuff. So
Yeah.
everything was centered around her. So I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah. I want to hear his side though, because I mean, he did come out on social media and talk about like his side, but honestly, it was like giving like bitter. He was giving Simon energy. Like, I just want him to come out calmly and be like, look, this is what it is. Like, you know what we should have put in the buzz layer?
What?
He should have did like homeboy did Jackie, Doug.
Oh yeah.
Jackie trashed Doug in the media, and Doug just sat back and took it. And when it came to court, he put out all his receipts, and there was nothing Jackie could say. Like,
So what happened? Because I didn't even like dig into that. Did she cheat?
no, so she didn't cheat. I don't remember. I couldn't see why they were saying that they were getting a divorce, but all of a sudden she comes out and she's saying he needs to pay her $30 million, and that he's been like he's saying that I think she was saying that he was cheating, and that like just like a whole bunch of stuff. You know how people do, they just try to like
Throw something at the
divorce
wall.
brings the worst out of you, so they try to just do whatever they got to do. So she was suing him for $30 million. She's claiming she doesn't make any money and blah blah blah. And Doug is just he just taking the beatings in social media, all the little lies and stuff she's coming out with or whatever. And he goes to court, and his lawyer is like, look, she has this business, she has this business, she does this, she does that. She makes a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
And they ended up throwing out the case. Like, I think either she dropped it or somebody dropped it, and like everybody's like, oh no, Doug needs to go through it so he could really like do her like she did him. But honestly, I feel like that's not his character. Yeah, he just don't want her to take advantage of her. Like, now that it's out and she won't be able to win, I think that he's over it. But
yeah. I wonder when he had time to cheat, because the way she be breathing down his throat. Well, probably when she was filming in LA. Maybe
right, because he's in Sacramento. But I don't think he would cheat on her.
It could be like, you know how when you shelter your kids, and then when they finally get out on their own, they just wild out.
When the substitute teacher comes.
Right. He might have been like, well, she out there filming in LA and I'm sick of her, so let me go on and
yeah.
I don't know. I hope not, because I always respected that about Doug. Like, but
yeah. But look, if y'all got more tea on the situation, put it in the comments, because literally I just found out like Friday that they was even getting divorced. So
right. I thought it was fake news. I saw something and I was like, that's fake news. I didn't even pay attention to it.
Well, and that's what I thought too, because I went onto Jackie's page and she still has Jackie Christie, and she got pictures of her and Doug together. So that's why I'm like, is it a real divorce or what? And it's like recent pictures. And they're supposed to have been getting divorced for months. So that's why I'm like, is she still trying to put on a facade? Are they really getting a divorce? Like, what's
Blackie? So she could have still be trying to put on a facade.
Yeah.
So then Portia gets to talk about her divorce, and she's basically saying, like, I guess with Simon's culture, you can go through legal divorce, but also you can go to the family to help them or have them intervene and kind of like mediate things or whatever. But his family was like, absolutely not, go through the court system. But I wonder if it's because of her status and like things like that they're kind of just like no, or they maybe they never liked her and they just sticking by his side. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's weird.
But
But
I also
also,
thought, sorry, go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say I thought it was weird with her conversation with her mom that her mom kind of was like jumping on the hate Shemia bandwagon too. I felt like her comment was kind of like shady when she was like, "Well, I know y'all been friends for a long time, but I'm like, you don't like Shemia all of a sudden? What's going on?"
I feel like Portia's mama gonna be on whatever team she on. It don't matter right or wrong. She always gonna be on Portia
Very
team.
true, because her,
Which I mean is understandable.
yeah, and she funded her mama life, so
Right.
she's like, girl, okay, purse strings, okay.
Yeah. But also, I was gonna say, I don't want to hear about Portia's divorce the whole season either. Like, I really want to be out of this group chat. Like, we had to listen to it the whole time they was filming, every day, seeing his posts. Like the whole time for like this past, how long they been getting a divorce for? Like a year. I feel like they've been getting a divorce longer than they was married.
And all this
I
stuff.
don't want to watch a whole season about this divorce.
Right. I think also all these things feel old because they took so long to put out the season.
Mm-hmm.
Like this stuff,
and they exposed so much. So now it's like I'm tired of talking about it. Like
everything was on social media. The whole, even the first episode was Shemia's Rolls Royce.
I know. And that's what I hate about these stupid spoilers that they do all the time. Like, I don't even need to watch the show. I could watch it a week early on Instagram.
Yeah, sneak peek this, sneak peek that.
Right. So then they go to this Balmain event, and I don't know why people always pick the wrong time to have a moment. Like, this is about these kids with brittle bones, like trying to get money, and y'all want to sit up and argue in Balmain about nonsense that don't even matter. Like, Angela, read the room, okay?
Right. Why are you approaching her here?
Right. If it's really genuine and you want to like try to make it better, pull her to the side. Like, and or take her on do a lunch like Kelly and Portia did, an awkward lunch, and hash it out. Yeah. And stop calling her Flavor Flav because your nose is really terrible. Like, you cannot talk about nobody, okay? Like, it's terrible.
Shamia had me sighing when she sucked her nose. I said, girl, Shamia is a clown. Like, girl, really?
Right.
But I agree with what you're saying. I don't like that she approached her. This is an event. We're with our children.
Right.
Everybody's kids are here. I don't argue in front of my kids. I don't want my kids to like it's just inappropriate.
So same thing with Drew. Like, yeah, we do not need to have this conversation right now. Like, when you was thirsty and sending those fake texts and just so you could get your receipts, that's how you should have been having that. This energy that you got right now, that's what you needed to have a couple months ago when it actually could have helped our relationship. Right now, right, like, you know me, it's done. I already said what I got to say. We will never be friends anymore. We ain't gonna work together. I don't trust you. So like, it's not. I'm not pressed to have this conversation. I've already said what I needed to say.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, Drew, you know Portia well enough to know that you approaching her at an event where her daughter is present and she's not in a position. Her posture says nothing like, I want to have a conversation with you.
No. She said she told you that she wanted to have lunch to get you off of her phone. Just like she said, like,
but if she said she wanted to have lunch to discuss it, why are you approaching me at an event? I literally said Monday or Tuesday.
Right.
Let's have lunch Monday or Tuesday, whatever the dates were. Like, not now at an event. And then she says, oh, because her sister was there, she thinks she feels comfortable enough to do it. Like, maybe Drew didn't want to approach her on her own.
Because you know Allison is going nut up.
Like, and why she bring all them people in the first place?
Huh?
Why did she bring all them people in the first place? She had like 2 guys with her sister.
Right.
It's a mother-daughter event. She had her son there. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
Walking in with an entourage. Girl, please.
Listen, it's giving I'm a celebrity. Okay.
Girl, sit down.
Right. I feel like that's gonna be Drew's vibe the whole season. Like,
yeah. I'm over it already. Next page.
Right. Next. All right. So then we get on to Married to Medicine. And they want to keep talking about Phaedra. Listen, Phaedra, I think
she said F y'all B words, and she don't want to be here. Why are we talking about her?
Right. Why are we giving her energy? Right.
She wasn't even here long enough to be discussing her. Next.
Right. Y'all are very upset with this lady, and I don't get it.
And
Like,
what is she so mad about? I'm still confused as to what warranted her cussing him out that bad.
oh, Phaedra?
Yeah.
Cause she listen, this it's the same thing that happened when she left Atlanta. Phaedra don't take accountability. She feels like they did her wrong, even though they asked her about Apollo. Like it's not like I don't know. I don't
You
think she
didn't
was
deliver
surprised.
with the check. If she's mad about the check situation, you did not deliver what you said you were going to deliver. We had a small goal, and here you are being extra. You put your
Mm-hmm.
money where your mouth is. Great. There should be no beef there. Then we move on to the Apollo situation, and what's her name is basically like, I told her off camera, and then we had the call on camera. So she had
Mm-hmm.
more than enough opportunity to let me know the real. But no, she had an agenda, and it backfired. She thought she
Right.
was
She
going to bring
brought Shake. What's his name? Is his name Shek?
Shaq. Shaq.
Yeah.
She thought she
She
was going
brought
to bring
him.
him and throw him in Apollo's face. But Apollo bought Shireen because Apollo wasn't supposed to bring her. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that threw a monkey wrench in her plan too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it. And then and then the stupid little cutout face thing, like, come on, Simone, it's been done. And you're not even like you acting like you just saying what you want to say with Phaedra's face over you. Like
And then adding child on the end of it.
right.
Over
Mm-mm.
it. Um,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So and then we get to the part where Simone, even though she says that I feel like she apologized to Quad, but now all of a sudden she's saying she doesn't feel like she owes Quad a apology, and Quad
For
always is
Napa.
telling them to kiss her butt and blah blah blah. And it's like, listen, what did Jackie say? In the words of Jackie, the apology is for you. It's not for me.
Right.
So if she
Right.
feel like she need an apology, girl, just give her that apology and move on. Like,
Yeah, and Simone, of course, does not think that she was wrong for the whole Napa situation. And Quad's basically lumping everybody into it. They're like, no, we did. It was not planned. It
mm,
was staged. Like this is just how I felt in the moment, and it's what I said. Now, I think Simone should apologize if she didn't mean it, but she meant what she said at the time.
right. I feel, and I mean, look, if that's how she feels, she just needs to say, listen, Quad, I know that you feel like you need an apology, but I meant what I said. Like you,
Right.
that's how I feel like you treat this group.
Right. And if I apologize for that, that would not be authentic.
Right.
So,
I apologize if your feelings were hurt, but what I said, I meant.
yep. And that's the end of that. Why are we still holding on to it? Let's let it go.
Right. Like if
And then,
we can
but in
work
the same
through it and
breath,
try to grow our relationship, but that's like,
right.
that's how it felt.
But I did think it was odd that in the same breath of her saying she doesn't feel like she owed her an apology, she was like, I think it's weird that you dated King for a year and didn't tell us. Girl, we wasn't even cool.
Right. Why would I tell
Like,
you?
especially with, and I also think with Quad, like she's so in love with this man that she
Mm-hmm.
wanted to protect her relationship. Like
Right.
she didn't want to expose it too soon so people can come and try to tarnish it and throw dirt on
Mm-hmm.
her name and like do all these things that they do in this group.
Yeah.
So I don't blame her for like withholding it, like and keeping it to herself. And I honestly
Me
feel
either.
like
She's never brought a man on this show all these seasons, and now she gonna bring a guy on here that she barely is dating. Like, mm-mm. I'm gonna
she
make
didn't
sure
like
that I want that this is going somewhere, and then I'll bring him on here. And like my real friends that I actually hang out with and have relationships with, they'll know
Amen.
him. But
Yeah.
we literally just made up on the show. I'm not like
No.
that doesn't even
And
make
then if
sense.
I was to go, even if say like her and Heavenly are really friends off the show, she can't even tell her because y'all have an obligation to the show. So if
Mm-hmm.
somebody slips up or decides to go to a producer, it's exposed.
Right. And last season, y'all was talking about she was dating her contractor, and she wasn't even dating her contractor. Last year, she was dating King, and y'all putting out fake news about people she not even dating. So, yeah, no.
And y'all wonder why she don't want to tell y'all her business. Please. Like
Right. Mm-mm.
that was so dumb.
Yeah, no. And then, yeah, I don't know. I just, mm-mm.
So then Quad and T start going back and forth, and that was stupid.
Yeah, I can't argue. I'm not arguing with somebody who has nothing I want. The
Yeah, I
man
don't
you have, I had him. The house you have, I had that. Like, I've gone on, I'm living better than I was in that marriage. Like, why? What am I about to argue for? I don't want to be nothing like you. Like, and the audacity of T to call call Quad a Beverly Hillbilly. The way I laughed so hard at everybody else, I don't think she's a Beverly Hillbilly. I don't know. I feel like
I mean, the reference is not, I don't think she's a Beverly Hillbilly, but the reference is not too far off from, like, you know, she's from the country. But
so is T. T is more country than Quad.
She's not even a Beverly. She's a hillbilly, you know.
You said what?
I said, yeah, she's not even a Beverly. She's a hillbilly. Sweet Tea, she's still fresh. She's still fresh out. But I think it's just odd for her to continue with this narrative that Quad is jealous of her. Like, girl,
it's given delusional.
She walked away from all that. So find something else to say besides her being jealous. And
that's why I'm like, I wouldn't even be arguing with her. That's why I'm like, I wouldn't even be arguing with her. Like, you have nothing I want, sweets. Like, if I wanted to still be in your position, I could be. Did you not hear your husband say he was fighting for his marriage? Like, obviously the breakup was not mutual. Okay. That's why he's mad.
Right. And I think she really don't be knowing what to say. And she just says whatever she can to try to, she doesn't want to look like a punk.
No. And so everything is a competition. Even the walkout. She like, I'm not walking out until Quad walks out.
Like, girl, this is not, they don't even film the walkouts for real. It's not like a stage thing. It's just like, we're waiting for y'all to get here. Like, it ain't a big deal. Nobody cares who walks out last.
Right. And you coming out last doesn't put you closer to Andy. That's where everybody want to be, sitting next to Andy. So, like, what was the point of that? You late and your Maleficent. It looked like she looked like Maleficent. Like the her hair, like the outfit. I don't know. It just, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't understand the shawl. Like, if you're gonna have that type of dress, just do the dress. What's the shawl for?
Right. Yeah. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Go on, have a seat.
Her makeup was I liked her makeup. I thought her makeup was really pretty. So Quad has started her IVF journey. Her and Jackie are kind of like putting out little hints there that something might be brewing in the oven, child, but we don't know.
Right.
And then
they need to stop stressing her, because if she could be pregnant, she very early on. So stop stressing that lady out about stuff she don't even care about.
Okay, leave her alone. We're over it. We already talked about it. Let's be done.
Right.
So then Toya started throwing shade at Tisha, which I thought was interesting because I thought they was cool.
No, they're not cool, because Tisha was on Instagram running her mouth talking about Toya set her up and put her on the show to come for Quad. And Toya didn't like that, because she's like, that's a lie. And Tisha was buckling down on it, talking about her and Heavenly was trying to make her against Quad. And Tisha was saying that her and Quad had the same D, which is literally the truth.
Very true.
But I mean, maybe you don't want to believe it, but they were married for like 10 years. So obviously they was doing something. Okay.
Right.
Like,
right.
So yeah.
And I do think there could be some truth in the intentions behind having T on the show, because nobody was messing with Quad.
Well, Simone said it. Simone said that we wasn't cool with you, so we went and started hanging out with Greg. And honestly, I think that's kind of messed up.
It's janky. Now, did they tell her you need to come for Quad when you get on the show? Probably not. But the intentions probably were clear that, you know, we know y'all ain't gonna be chummy. Right. So yeah, let's have her on. We don't like her anyway. Like, you know. But yeah, so they go back and forth, and then Toya says Heavenly and Contessa are even. So do you think Toya and Contessa are even?
No. Because first of all, Contessa was the one putting out her business about Dr. Scott and how she feels like she's not happy in her marriage and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Contessa brings out tea that nobody's heard except her, Toya, and Simone.
Right.
Literally everybody else says, I've never heard this before. And you bring out a baby, something that could actually like damage my marriage. Your marriage was already messed up.
I thought she was saying they were even as far as like, because what Contessa was really mad at her, I mean, what Heavenly was really mad originally was about the I just confused myself.
The mama jokes.
The mama jokes.
Yeah.
Contessa was more mad about the mama jokes. And
No, I
so
think that she was sitting there even because of the baby thing.
oh.
But I could be wrong. Put it in the comments. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. I don't know. I read
Because
that as
even with that, like, okay, granted, they did this whole package about how Heavenly says your mama each time, whatever she does.
mm-hmm.
But the fact that you know her mom is deceased and then you double down on it, triple down on it.
Yeah, no, that was definitely
And Quad made sure she told Heaven, you know, you was dead wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And Heavenly was like, I know it was wrong. It was wrong. It is her first go to. It is her go to, but
Yeah.
she was dead wrong.
Yeah. I think maybe in that moment she didn't realize that her mom was dead, but the fact that after she told her and she doubled down, that was wrong.
Yeah.
But also she was pissed off. So
right.
listen.
That's why I said originally I understand, but I expect for Heavenly to say that because that is literally slides out of her mouth anytime she gets in a confrontation with somebody. If you say something to her, your mama slides out of her mouth at ease. So I agree with you. Maybe in that moment she didn't think about, oh shoot, her mama is dead. But
yeah.
said, oh well, I'm in it. Who cares?
Right. Listen, I don't get it now. I'm gonna stick to it. That's Heavenly.
That is her all the way.
Yeah, but I don't like this tea on Damon. Like, I feel like, you know, if you want to bring your husband down and talk about how bad of a husband he is and all of that stuff, that's your business. But don't be like bringing stuff that you can't even like verify on the show about my husband. Talking about he got kids and all of this stuff. Like, that's doing a lot.
Rumors are whack, especially when it comes to somebody's marriage or their children. Like, that's type of stuff, you don't touch it. Right. Don't touch it on these reality shows because that's not real life. Like whatever, I feel like whatever beef we have within the group, let's keep it there. But don't be pulling other people that have nothing to do with this, including my children, into this. Because now my kid's going to be asking me questions like, okay, so is there any validity to this? Like, what's going on?
Right, because she has adult kids. And I'm sure Laura watches the show.
Yeah.
She was styling her, so...
Yeah. So yeah.
And she worships Damien. Like that's her guy. And then you hear on the show that he got extra kids. Like
yeah, it's irresponsible. I feel like if it's not something that you have verified, seen with your own eyes, DNA test, I would not be speaking on somebody's business like that. Even if I did, I don't know. I'm just not. I just feel like, listen, that's your business.
If I was Heavenly, it would be up and stuck with Contessa all the time. There is no coming back because if you ever thought that we could heal this relationship, you should have come to me first before you introduce a rumor on the show. Right. So, you know, it's up and stuck. I got nothing for you. I'm about to call you.
Simone and Toya jump on the bandwagon. Simone talking about somebody came to the office and Toya talking about she heard it in the streets too. And I'm like,
yeah, I wouldn't listen. Her and Heavenly already got like a not the greatest relationship. Like I feel like her and Toya did better this season, but her and Simone, they always go at it.
Yeah, they always go back at it.
But like Simone and them, they was a part of the little trio. Like you also could have came to me and talked to me about it when the lady came to your office and said that Damien got her phone number. That's when you come to me and say, "Hey, I don't know what's going on, but somebody came to my office and was like, da 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 da."
Yeah, I don't like that. I think they playing with fire. And Damon is like, he's already hurt by what was said previously from which one of the guys said that was it Greg? What was Greg that said that they heard he was cheating on her, his wife or whatever. But somebody asked him if they believed it was true, and he was like, I don't know what you do in your spare time. And so he was even hurt by that comment, like, you're supposed to be my friend, like, you know me, like, you should be able to vouch for me, you know I wouldn't do something like this. So I know all these other rumors is just tearing him apart. And you know, Damon is like
a sensitive guy.
Yeah. And you know, he holds his family down. So I hope and pray that it's not true. I would find it difficult to be true just based upon his character that we've seen so far. He's been very consistent. But hey, this is TV. We don't know these people in real life. So
we don't know them from a can of paint.
Yep, anything's possible. But I really hope that it's not true.
Yeah.
Just like I hope that Chrissy's rumors are not true. I hope that.
Girl, I looked it up online. It's a $35 million divorce going down.
But is it because of the cheating?
So let me see.
That's the part that I hope is not true. That he cheated.
Let me see
Oh.
if they put that. It does say. I heard that she got fired from Basketball Wives too.
Finally, she should have been gone.
Right.
It's still like every season, it's the same thing.
She trying to come at somebody.
Yeah, every season, it's the same thing. It's so annoying.
Oh wait, I see one thing. It says that they are not currently getting a divorce.
So we're gonna have to verify this, but
Yeah, it's like a lot of it's different things going around. Because I see one thing, it says that and it's a $300 million that she's suing them for. So I see one thing where it's saying that they're getting divorced, and then I saw one article where it's saying that they are not getting divorced. So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to do a little further investigation to see what's going on with that. But we thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave us comments. You guys don't like to do that, but we would love
We want to talk to y'all, please.
Yeah, please. But check the description box so you can follow all of our social media handles, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.